Hey, we're getting close to the darkest day of the year, and I wanted to share some of my tips, things that work for me to really fight seasonal depression. I don't really feel depressed, I just feel tired and just that winter blah. And if I stick to it and I do these things, they really work. So I'm going to show you number one right now. Okay, this is my cute little sunlight mimicking alarm clock. And this goes really fast. You can set it up to get to full brightness. Sorry for the strobing. But that's the light. And you can set it to go off as quick as that, or you can take like 20 minutes to get bright, which we usually do. So it's just kind of subtle. I'm pretty light sensitive. As soon as it turns red, I just wake up. But it's super cool. You can set multiple alarms. You can set it to just get bright, and then if you don't wake up, you can set up like a sound alarm. They have like birds chirping and these cute little natural sounds. I don't like any of those. We don't use them. But if you know you need to wake up, you could do that, or you could just set your phone alarm, whatever you normally do. And then this guy is my number 2. I just have him on the floor, and as soon as that other light wakes me up, I just turn this bad boy on, and it is super, super bright. And I sit in front of him for about 10 minutes. I try to keep my eyes open as long as I can. I didn't used to, and it didn't work as well, and then I learned from Ween, who of course we know is right if you watch his YouTube videos, but it does make a difference. I do notice a difference since I've tried to like sit there and actually kind of have my eyes open drinking my morning coffee versus not. It's a big difference actually trying to open your eyes and like get that light. He says you need to actually get that light in your eye holes. So I do that. I think number 3 would be I don't drink caffeinated coffee in the morning. I'll pour decaf. I just kind of like the habit. I just like that hot cup of something. And so I will drink decaf in the morning because I want, my husband says, if you take a drug, you want it to work, right? And caffeine is a drug. And so if I'm going to have my caffeine, I have it later in the day. That's also supposed to help with that kind of up and down crash. So I don't have caffeine right away. I wait if I'm going to have it. And I try not to. I've kind of weaned off the caffeine. Another thing is sugar. I try not to do a lot of sugar. Although in my tea, I love sugar. So you'll see later. Especially for bed, which is like the worst time to have it. I have a tea that I like to drink at night sometimes that really help. And the next thing I think I want to show you is the vitamins and stuff that I take. I'll show you that in the kitchen. Okay, these are my go-to vitamins for in the morning. Talk to your doctor. I'm going to say this probably 100 times, but talk to your doctor. Where I live, they say you need to take it year-round. Vitamin D, I take quite a bit in the winter. Vitamin B, if you're behind on vitamin D, though, I have heard that it takes like up to 3 months to get caught back up. So don't expect to feel like $1 million right away when you start taking that. Those are the morning ones. They say to take vitamins in the morning and then your minerals at night. So these are the ones I take at night. I shouldn't be eating hardly any red meat. It doesn't love me. It hates me. Folic acid. This I just started, and I have noticed a difference with my mood. This is something I only have taken when I was pregnant. And then this is supposed to actually help you sleep. Sometimes I get anxiety at night, especially if I have too much caffeine. So there's that. And if I don't want to take that, because I don't like taking pills, I like this, and this is a Cal-Citrate. So it has calcium, magnesium, and citric acid instead of zinc. And I really like that. It's easy, it's like a little powder. You mix it in your drink. And then sometimes at night I'll make like a golden tea. And this is Staff Decaf Vanilla Chai, which just gives it some oomph. I love it. It's delicious. And then this is my own mix. It's just 1-to-1 ratio, half and half, turmeric powder and ginger. And I'll make that up because I want to show you. It just looks so good and so creamy. Okay, now that I have my tea, Oh, and my grandpa gave me this cup. I remember him drinking out of it when I was little. So it's probably too hot. Yeah, it's a little hot. Yeah. So morning routine, have my alarm clock light that slowly gets light, but I'm light sensitive, so as soon as that sucker turns on, I see it. It wakes me up. So we have it kind of away, the directions say to have it like right in your face, but as soon as a little bit of light comes on, like it wakes me up. So we have it actually on the other side of the bed, not facing me. And then I like to say I jump right out of bed and like turn my sun lamp on. That is not true. Ideally, yeah, I wake up and I jump out of bed and I turn my sun lamp on and I just kind of sit there on the floor. Sometimes I'll go like make my coffee and sit down with my coffee. It's a good time. Like I check my emails and messages and stuff then and just kind of get awake and then take my vitamins. And then in the afternoon, that's when I try to get my exercise. I either one take a nap because part of the reason like we kind of have this like fog and we slow down and we just kind of get that blah is like our body's telling us to hibernate. So I think a part of why people struggle is because they feel guilty because they feel awful and they want to take naps and they don't have like that, American go 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 like all the time, that hustle culture. Ugh. I think in the winter, if you just feel like that, I think you just need to take like a wee nap. And that's what I'll do. I'll either take like a short cat nap, and that usually just perks me right up and I get going again. Or that's when I have my coffee, or that's when I go outside and get real daylight and just kind of get my heart rate up. And it could be 10 minutes. I try to go for 30. I mean, even if I'm just walking up and down the street or I go around the block like 10 times or 4 times, like sometimes that's it. So just that's when I save that for. The caffeine is for like 11 to 1. I try to save like a brisk walk outside. Getting outside is huge. Getting that natural light, even if like where I live, we have cloud cover, like thick cloud cover, sometimes 3 layers. I have flown through it, no joke. 3 layers of clouds flying into Portland. It's awful. Sometimes how dark and dreary it is, but even that is supposed to be better than not. So, and getting your heart rate up, that kind of pumps me up. So if I can't take a nap, I will run around the block a couple times, or walk, not run. That's a lie. And then minerals at night. That's supposed to be a thing. Vitamins in the morning, minerals at night. And then having a bedtime routine. I've seen a lot of studies on this. Once again, Andrew Huberman, if I'm saying his name right, he talks about this. It's more important to get regular sleep at regular times, going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time, than it is to get more hours of sleep. I find that if I sleep in, it's almost harder to get up than if I had gotten up when my alarm went off. I don't know if it's like that for you, but it is for me. And then another thing that's helped, I've just started doing this last year, was practicing gratitude and just having like a positive attitude instead of sitting in front of my day lamp. Uh-oh, the dog is coming. Hi, Milo. Want to say hi? Hi. He's not my dog, but he's so cute. You're so cute. Yeah, you're so sweet. Anyway, he's checking out what we're doing. What was I saying, Milo? Now I'm all distracted. Come here, Poopy. Say hi. He's a service dog. I think he knows I'm a little stressed out. Sitting in front of a camera talking about things that stress me out. Like getting up in the morning. Yeah, you're so sweet. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, practicing gratitude. So recently I saw a study that said that the same part of your brain, and check with your doctor. This is a study, it's one study that said that the part of your brain that deals with anxiety and stress and all that is the same part of your brain that lights up in an MRI when you are grateful. So the theory is that if you are practicing gratitude and being thankful for things, that part of your brain is occupied and it cannot be, you can't be, you can't have anxiety and gratitude at the same time, is basically the theory in a nutshell. And so when I get up in the morning, instead of going, ugh, I hate this, I hate being in the dark, I hate getting up, I don't want to get up, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I focus on the things I am grateful for, the things I get to do in the day, the things that I'm looking forward to. So, ugh, you're heavy and you smell like a dog. Ugh. But yeah, so that's one thing I do. And then the other thing is I try to laugh once a day. I mean, having kids, that usually happens. They're kind of goofy. You could look at cat memes. You could, whatever it is, get a good laugh, or, call someone that makes you laugh. Oh, it's the Bible verse. If you, a broken spirit dries up the bones, but a joyful spirit is good medicine. I think I flipped them. I think it's a joyful spirit is good medicine, but a broken spirit dries up the bones. That's what it is. So you got a good friend that perks you up, give them a call, give them a good laugh, get a good laugh. Giving compliments is supposed to boost your mood. So it has to be a genuine one. I read that if you lie, that's actually not detrimental, but it does the opposite. So don't give false compliments. You see someone in a cute new outfit, tell them. It makes them feel better, makes you feel better. Smiling at people, they smile back. That's supposed to be good. So I do some of those more like mental health exercises too. That's made a big difference. I've really been working on that. So I think that is it. Get outside. Don't be afraid to take naps. Don't feel guilty about taking naps. Just take a little nap. Like if I take a 2-hour nap, I will not go to sleep at night and I will have anxiety. So yeah, just figure that out. But those are my tips, and I'll list them below. Just kind of one by one. Check with your doctor. I got my sun lamp prescribed. That was 10 years ago, but I did get it prescribed and the insurance paid for it. I don't know how that works now. Every policy is different, but you can at least try. I know they're not cheap, and they need to be 10,000 lumens or more. And they'll also link my alarm clock. There's a lot out there, but I like mine because you can turn off the sound. So highly recommend the Philips one. So I hope this helps. If you have tips, comment below. If you have things I said that don't work for you, comment below. If you have more, comment below. If you have questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. I hope this works for somebody.